What's up, ladies and gents? Let's count the wrinkles on your stinkfish. Let's go! Woo! Party over here,
What
dude.
the fuck is a stinkfish? And why are we counting wrinkles?
Well, I mean, colloquially, I'm just abandon that word like 3/4 of the way through. What you want me to say? Count on your chocolate starfish?
Oh,
that
okay,
help you?
gotcha. That one. Okay, I've never heard it called the. What'd you say originally? I don't even remember
Stinkfish?
now. A stinkfish?
Yeah.
Never heard that one before.
Really?
Nathan.
So the
no.
tuna market's up front and the toy that's in the back. So I've always the stinkfish.
The stinkfish. Oh.
Yeah.
And is that how you get your bait? Your stink bait?
Yeah. Well, are you going for catfish, or are you going for more trout, like a clean river or a muddy river? What we talking here?
Well, I've only ever fished in muddy waters, so here we go.
Well, in that case, I recommend a 50-50 mix.
Yeah.
Dual
So, wait.
dipsticks.
Have you been counting your rings on your stinkfish then? Is that
That's
what
how
you
I
said?
tell how old I am now.
There's one little wrinkle for each year, huh?
Yes.
Damn.
Actually, it's 2, and then you have to divide it.
Is that why a pink sock happens when you get older? Because you just need more room for the wrinkles.
Yeah, and I mean the doctors lie and give you cream to help it, but that's just so they can lie about your age. They don't want you to know the truth.
They don't want you to know.
And that is, once you get old enough, your tail starts to come back. Slightly painful and itchy, a little bleeding.
Listen, they dock us all at birth, but then it grows back. You can't fight nature.
Why do you think the government puts it in your face with the Geico gecko? That's us, okay? We are actually just lizard people.
What if we all, that'd be the craziest, that'd be the greatest flip on the United States of all time. Just turns out we were all lizard people all along. You hated what you became, what you really are. You always hate what you are.
Yes. They're like, why do you think when you go out, to sunbathe, you just keep flipping and you're just heating yourself up, dude? You're not trying to get tan.
You ever walk on hot cement and you just raise one leg up and then put down the other one and keep going back and forth to keep the one cool?
I thought that's how we do it.
Salamander in a desert.
I like to think of myself as a flamingo in the desert, but okay.
Yeah, you were out there peacocking like a flamingo.
One leg.
What's been going on, man? What's happening?
Oh, just enjoying myself with my new conspiracy I created based upon what you sent me, where a warehouse in Ukraine was just raided and they found thousands of racks of PlayStations, and this was in 2022, and I just rattled off a dumb fact to myself, looked it up, and it was confirmed, gave it to you, and just said facts are fun. But that fact is, this was 2022 when Ukraine decided to buy all these racks, all for a FIFA thing, just to turn over a profit. Coincidentally, in 2022, crippling PlayStation shortage in Russia. So I was like, with Red Yarn, it was a very short thread, and I just went, war. Okay, cool.
It also, is that why Russia and Ukraine went to war? Is because Ukraine stole all of the PS5s?
Yes, that's my conspiracy.
Putin was like, I
all
can't
up.
play GTA 5 on the highest resolution possible. I need to beat hookers.
Yeah, Russia missed out because of this on 2 variants of Grand Theft Auto 5.
Yes. Yeah, and that's, you know what? That's worth starting a war over.
Yeah, at least 4 stars.
And Putin was definitely pissed when he found out they weren't even playing GTA. They were just using them for FIFA. Gross.
Yeah, they're just searching for Ronaldo gold leafs or whatever, because they give cards. I don't know what the cards do. That's the saddest thing of people our age, where people are proud of digital cards, and we're like, but you can't. What?
Oh, dude, it all started with the goddamn NFTs. Those are what have I think really shot all of this digital stuff into the stratosphere of everybody trying to do it.
Yeah.
Gaming companies were selling stuff ahead of time. Gaming companies were the first ones doing it.
They were doing
selling
this shit
skins and
before,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, but I think now it's been
monetize it.
exposed. It's been exposed more for being a scam because of NFTs. Does that make sense? That's kind of what I'm saying.
No, I get you. Here's the thing I just don't understand is they're running these farms trying to get these holofoils. I'm saying holofoils to relate it to something I understand as a real card. I don't know what they get. But they go through and they get this stuff. And here's the thing that irks me. New games come out every year rendering everything in the previous one moot. So I'm like, you have a year, a calendar year to overturn this and actually make a profit, and then it goes to zero. It's just like every year the whole thing crashes.
Right. Yeah, they just have to reset. It's a redo.
That sucks.
Yeah, it does. I agree.
So then what masochist goes, this is a fun thing I should do? What Bitcoin bro thought this up over in Ukraine? Because you know that's who did it.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I guess they thought that this is just they know nerds want it, and it's and you know what's funny is soccer is the most popular sport in the world.
It is,
so they know the nerds want it.
And nerds don't mean the generic sense that most people throw around. This is nerds that believe if not for some freak accident, they would be in the major leagues of soccer.
If I wasn't born with fucking pigeon toes, I'd be in the league.
Guys, if my nail didn't come off when I kicked the ball that one time barefoot, I would have been a pro.
By the way, Nathan, I wanted to see if there was like a actual article about this whole thing, because I know I sent this to you, and literally when I searched FIFA Ukraine PS5 and tried to go to news, there
PS4.
isn't any news articles written about it. Okay, never mind. Here's a news article, because I tried to find it specifically, and at first, so everything that AI is referencing in Google is just like all Instagram posts, which I was like, uh-oh, that's not good.
No. It's been great so far because with AI cannibalizing itself, it's going to get insane. But continue.
Yeah, but okay. But I did find a thing on PCMag.com, which I think is a real website. This is from 2021. Yes.
Oh, I thought it was 2022. Okay, that's fine. Even better.
No, that article was from 2021. I think we're going into an old story here, Nathan.
It is. It is. That's
cool.
why I said it was 2022 when I.
You're right. I get okay. But yeah, they were selling the FIFA game every. I don't want to read it. Articles are fucking the worst. they don't get to the point.
You found a pre-AI article and you're like, it doesn't summarize it. Fuck this.
Yeah. Well, it's not okay. I will say this. This is me and Nathan were at the forefront of shortening content to get you what you wanted out of it. We used to do a thing called snap reviews, where it was literally our whole thing was you got a 2-paragraph review where we explained whatever the thing was and we wrote 5 sentences on what we thought about it. Perfect. It was the best reviews on the internet, and I will fight anybody who says otherwise. I don't even know if those are still available on the website. I think they are.
I have no idea, and they stopped because we couldn't be bothered to write 2 paragraphs anymore.
Yeah, it is a lot of work. It turns out watching things just to review them sucks major ass.
Yeah.
And that's what.
If I'm gonna write, I started finding that I just want to go in wild scenarios and write my own Tolkien story. So I'm just like, probably shouldn't do this anymore.
I think the reason why critics are such assholes is because they have to write about things they actually don't want to watch. For the first 30 of those articles, I just reviewed things I really liked, and then it became like, well, I gotta review something new and watch something, and it just became a fucking chore.
The review that I remember going through and just clearly was about disdain of having to see that was Nosferatu. And the reason I knew that was an awful movie is because there was a solid paragraph describing his dick. And I'm like, this is how you know this movie sucks ass. You latched on to one thing in like deep detail.
Yes, it sucked. It's that you now know why every critic eventually becomes a cynical asshole because they are watching things they don't want. They're being slowly like it's the Chinese drip of like entertainment, just driving them insane and mad, and so they eventually start just shit talking everything.
Yeah, I mean it affects everybody in the movies because even the in a world guy is gone. Like he's like, I can't do previews anymore.
But back to my original point, the reason why I look at those articles, I pulled up that PC Mag article, and it was like, FIFA is a game that comes out every year with new like explaining what FIFA is at an extreme length. It's like, get to the fraud.
No, yes, but also that is the Appleification of everything.
Appleification.
Yeah, just like when Apple announces, we have this year come out with...
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it is very much that. So it's annoying. So I'm going to just use the Google AI overview, even though I normally am very mad that I use this. But, so it says that they discovered an illegal, massive-scale operation in Ukraine involving 3,800 PlayStation consoles using the FIFA Ultimate Team coin, also known as... in this Instagram post that's set up to often mistaken as a crypto mining exploit for PS4 and PS5, generating illegal income. Illegal mining operation authorized, uncovered thousands of Okay. Yeah, so there was some kind of, I don't even understand that what is illegal, I guess, about it. Why is it illegal to have a server farm that's just mining the stuff in FIFA?
In a video game, yeah.
I
that just goes to show you somebody else is doing it that's more powerful than Ukraine. They're like, nope, it's illegal for you guys. That's like our dynamic. When I got away with something, like, no, it's only good if I do it, but you can't. You'll get in trouble, man.
You'll get in trouble. Yeah, that's like 100%. Yeah, yeah. You know what? I want as long as they were computers and like playing online. And they were giving people easy wins, I don't see what the problem is.
I don't understand how they even work. They just have a bunch of PlayStations turned on, I guess, just lobbying. I don't know. Yeah. But either way, it's hilarious to draw the red line and be like, interesting that Russia just had no PlayStations really available during this time.
Yeah. It's also actually the biggest crime here, Nathan, isn't the fact that they were mining a illegal Bitcoin operation.
Oh, they weren't using Ukraine. They were actually going for more of a Europe-centric thing because they're big Man U fans.
Yeah,
right?
They were just all they were all using Man U. It's really fucking unpatriotic when you look down to it.
I get it.
Also, it's not even a tragedy that it caused a war between Russia and Ukraine because they stole all their PlayStations. The real crime is these server farms were keeping EA afloat because they had an active user base that nobody knew about. And, god damn it, they were padding their stats, and it kept EA afloat.
Oh, I hate when you find a new lane I didn't even think of.
Ukraine single-handedly kept Electronic Arts somehow in power. My theory is that EA was the one behind this farm, and they were like, fuck, they found our hub that was keeping us alive.
EA's like, oh no, they found where it's in the game.
EA Games challenge everything, including the global stock market via Bitcoin.
Do you think EA has like a country selector, much like Street Fighter? So they just do a little wheel so it announces?
Yeah. I bet you that's why we actually can't go to the South Pole, is because there's actually a giant EA server farm down there that's keeping Electronic Arts looking like they're actually going up, and that's the only thing keeping their stock on the rise.
It's the only thing that's still playing Madden. It's just that place is
we have an active server base. See right here, we what are you talking about? There's people playing. Look how many people are online right now. They haven't slept for 13 years. They just keep playing.
That's why they were still in the Social Security number index when you guys were like, who are these people? It's those guys. You just can't
wait
meet 'em.
till I can't wait till Claude breaks out of its controlled environment and finds the EA servers, and then we just have fat weeb AIs who just play FIFA all the time. They're like, we were going to take over the world, but we found this warehouse with 4,000 piece Xboxes, so we just started playing games, and AI just becomes a lazy
It's like the fact
basement
that,
dweller.
Yeah, they're gonna be the digital version of Kim Jong Un, like when he discovered Kerbal Space Program.
Yeah, and then we're gonna use the CIA to come in and be like, "Hey, we need that guy to just play Rocket League with him and just lose to him all the time."
Yeah.
He doesn't go after nuclear programs if he's winning in Rocket League.
It's coincidentally, that's all the rockets he's interested in. He's putting on his car now.
Is doing sick flips with his fucking Mack truck to hit goals. Yeah, I can't wait for AI to just start becoming a game lord, dude. Just loving video games.
It's getting to the point where I honestly think that Ready Player One's a possibility.
It's already, dude, there's already people in the Matrix.
I love how you say that while in it. It's fun.
Oh, yeah, I'm in it right now, dude. Look at us. We're literally talking to each other in a screen. I don't think you're real. I think you're a psychosis breaking my head.
Dude, obviously, this is all screen grab, and I'm in a test tube with feeding tubes in my mouth. Yeah. Duh.
Now, I know for a fact, see, that I'm pretty sure sometimes, Nathan, we get done with the pod, we hang up our phone call right here. I think sometimes I hang up, and you're just like, stuck in that position. You don't move until I come back.
Well, you see, if you look up, you can see it was us who scarred the sky.
It is too funny. It is very weird. All the nerds are just trying to do everything, dude. They're gamifying everything, the nerds. And I don't like it. They're
gamifying everything. They can't have their movies shown anymore because now they're problematic, a la Revenge of the Nerds. You'll notice that's not on any streaming thing because apparently that movie is a problem now.
It is a problem. It was a problem when I first saw it.
What are you talking about? But that's my pie.
And guess what? That pie can be taken by force under false pretenses inside of a bounce house.
Well, see, that's a different movie. That was called The Program. Okay.
No, that movie's super problematic, dude. You can't tell me it's not.
Which one?
Revenge of the Nerds. It's super problematic.
Oh, well, I mean, there's so... I do love how they have all those. There's a bunch of problematic movies back then, and they all involved any movie that teenage boys went, boobs, like Porky's, all those things, yeah.
Well, that's how you get subliminal messaging. You do bad things, and then all of a sudden, boobs in it. It's like that's the Men in Black mind eraser.
As very well demonstrated in the movie Euro Trip.
Yes.
Okay, they just had a girl show up, and everybody went into a zombie state. That wasn't paid actors. That just happened.
Yeah, that was just caught on film. That was just in between lunch breaks.
Yeah, it was found footage.
Yeah, dude, it's getting wild out there. Yeah, why were you trying to find Revenge of the Nerds or something? Is that why you brought this up? Why do you know it's not on any streaming platforms?
Why? I saw somebody post about it, and I was like, what? Let me look this up. And then I was like, oh, it's not.
Oh, I know. I bet you I know, because the guy who played the main character in that just recently passed away. And
okay,
so
that
explains why this is all so far in like the forefront now. Okay. I
Okay.
get why.
Okay.
Yeah, that explains why. So people are trying to dig up dirt for content. They'd be like, "Hey, this piece of shit who kind of like did some stuff that was not good in this movie. You can't find this movie anywhere. He tried to have it scrubbed before he died." Oh, is that the theory? Okay, I'm sure he owns the rights to Revenge of the Nerds.
Do you think that movie would have been okay and everywhere if John Cusack was in it instead of him?
John Cusack. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe it would be okay. Maybe. I don't know. It's got John Goodman in it, so I mean you're halfway there. You got a John.
Yeah, but
You got your ass whipped by a bunch of goddamn nerds.
Yeah, man. It's dumb old movies that are, which I find funny that they keep remaking all the stuff for the older ones. I'm like, man, what are we doing?
Honestly, that movie predicted the future pretty well. The fact that the nerds have taken over that they dominated the jocks.
It's weird because you have that one and then Minority Report, pretty on point.
That's pretty close. I'll tell you, I had an epiphany today. Speaking of nerds and sports and all that stuff, I went to Jay Seating Hobby. Shout out Jay Seating Hobby. Was looking at stuff, checking out toys and video games and all that stuff. And I went to go take a piss, and I heard two nerds talking in the back room of the game room where they have like people who actually play games come there and play games.
Oh, okay.
And he was talking about the campaign he created, and he's like, "Yeah, and like they're gonna go. It's only so many turn-based things, and I gave them a power-up 5 because, and I know that sounds like a lot, but it's because it's this kind of thing." And I heard all this, right?
Yeah, and then you did the responsible thing. You went over there and warned them about the new Carlos Mencia that is Netflix. No, they're gonna make another Stranger Things. Shut the fuck up.
I went over there, but I heard them. It was just like, these goddamn nerds talking about all their things. And then I just, for whatever reason, I was like, I can't really like judge them because literally every sport now is just that same thing. Is broken down into stats like it's Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like broken down
again.
Crazy.
Thanks to analytic nerds.
Thanks to fucking nerds. Nerds were like, wait, fine. They want us to get into fucking sports. Well, you know what we'll do? We'll make everything just D&D. Oh, how about we compare your level of ability to your level of ability? It's Billy Bean. Billy Bean fucked us.
Yeah, Billy Bean is our wedge. Once we get in the door, we have just room to just explode. We'll treat it like a Trojan horse, okay? Oh, Gary, get your bifocals. We're going in.
It's all fucking Moneyball, dude. They screwed us. Moneyball turned us. They literally named baseball players, gave them nicknames like you would in a fucking D&D campaign. They were like, this is Kevin Euclid, the Greek god of walks. He has the ability to get on base most of the time. They literally turned baseball into a fucking D&D campaign. Now they're going over to Japan and getting samurais who are so fucking good at the game that they're OP.
This is Cecil Fielder. Don't pitch anywhere near him. He will fight you.
This is Ichiro Suzuki.
He hits so hard and accurate that when you enshrine him, his bat will break out of the forest.
Dude, I'm telling you, I think all sports now, I think all these billionaire nerds and, like you said, analytical dorks are just using athletes like little fucking figures on a D&D campaign board. What's your stat sheet say?
Well, Aaron Judge does not looks max, but he does hit the ball max.
Mason Miller, he has the ability to throw only 20 balls per season, but also have 20 strikeouts. What? It's not even fucking possible.
Lowering the pitch count. Dude, Nolan Ryan. Proof that people are just absolute units at starter. There's just some people made for it. And then all the analytics and stuff, what is it? Is it a 70 pitch? Like they put this hard limit, like, nah, they got to come out now.
No, yeah. Well, they also, like, they don't drink anymore. And I know everybody talks shit about, like, not drinking and smoking, but there's got to be something to it because nobody got as hurt as often back in the day when they were just drinking and smoking all the time.
Let's be honest. Everybody knows the pinnacle, the best play ever in the MLB. You know it, right? The home run off Jose Canseco's head. Amazing.
That is a good play.
I mean, that guy just then, He had the original Iron Dome, okay?
That's why the only time when I watch soccer is when I want to see a header. Because I'm like, well, that's the closest I'm going to get to that because baseball's too pussy to go for headers anymore.
Oh, it was a beautiful. Actually, it just happened this year in college.
Yeah, it did. I remember that. That was funny. Yeah, it's but the nerds have taken over sports, and it bothers me. But then I want to break it down and be like, oh, well, the nerds have ruined sports. But then at the same time, we like golf, and golf has been that way forever. Like a scorecard for golf is a D&D board. Because look at all the numbers. It's like you have 350 yards to get to this. This is the handicap level on this hole. It's the number 5 hole, so the fifth hardest hole in this golf course.
Okay, you gotta roll a 20 on your driver. You got a 6. Unfortunately, you're in the trees.
Yeah. Man, I roll a 1 a lot.
Sir, you didn't make past the ladies' tees. Pull your pants down. Play the next shot.
You have to make little extra marks on it when you make birdies and bogeys. Like it is just a D&D scorecard.
Damn it.
I know, right?
No, you said,
I was starting to try to pass judgment so hard on these nerds while I was in there, and I went, fuck, we're all just nerds. We're all nerds. We just try to pretend we're all cool in our own way.
Yeah, well, there's nothing that makes me feel worse than starting to quote movies when somebody's like, hey, and then there's that movie about, and I can immediately go, that. Oh, yeah, how'd you know that? Be like, well, I swear I have a life.
Yeah, I know. Dude, that shit happens to me all the time. I have that same problem. What was it? There was like when I go into JC and Hobby, like today, that exact same thing happened where I was just like, oh, this thing from this thing. And I was like, fuck. Why do I know this? Why is this stuck in my head?
Yeah, it's the same thing as just quoting random Saturday morning cartoons. It's awful.
Yeah, well, it was Jake pointed out a statue of like a Batman. It's like a bigger Batman. It's the Dark Knight Batman from like the comic books, not like the movies.
Yeah, okay.
I'm forgetting the Miller, right? Frank
I know
Miller.
who you're talking about. Yes.
So that Batman who fights Superman. So as a statue figure, him, Jake goes, well, look at this pudgy Batman. I was like, objectively funny. Yes, that is a pudgy Batman. But also, that's a design from the Frank Miller Dark Knight Batman. And then I went, fuck, why do I know that? What world does that fucking help me in any way? Why did I memorize all this fucking dumb shit about Batman stuff when I could have been learning about the stock market?
Yeah, I could have learned code, but no, I decided to memorize movies so I can go through like, so I can quote Anchorman ad nauseum with all my friends.
Exactly. You know what, though? Aren't we happier for it?
60% of the time.
60%. I would argue I'm happier for it. Also, if they wouldn't, I've said this from the day one, if they would just make educational things funnier, I would remember them. But they don't. Nobody fucking makes them funny. I would remember, the things I remember from school are when something funny happened during it.
Yeah, all the time.
I only remember the Bolshevik Revolution that happened in Russia to like overthrow the czars because of the name, and me and my best friend Dylan turning that into the slur, not a slur. We turned it into.
Yeah, I mean, I see what you're doing.
We turned it into a cuss word because it sounds like
horrible.
Bullshit, so we just go Bolshevik.
Yeah.
Which
it's
technically,
funny.
I guess Bolshevik probably could be used as a slur because the Bolshevik are people of a certain
They
group of
are people that apparently, and I don't know because I'm not into these people doing that, but apparently it's not talked about.
What, the Bolshevik Revolution?
Yeah.
Russia doesn't talk about.
I don't know. I just constantly. That's anytime I see that get brought up, they're like, it's not taught or something. I don't know. Internet's weird place.
Is it not taught in our schools anymore?
I have no idea, dude.
I don't know. I think I would like to know how many revolutions are talked about in school because we learned about I feel like a lot of the revolutions.
Yeah, Western Civ, all of them.
Yeah, we learned about all of them, and then it's funny now because I would like to know if they're trying to scale back the talk about those, considering how things have been going. People,
you just have
people are
people
finding out
taking notes.
Molotov cocktails are pretty fucking cool.
Everybody's taking notes. Like, that's a good point.
Yeah, they were pissed off about their tax being what, and we knew
3%?
yeah.
What?
You notice how they never told us what we pay in taxes now? They never gave you the
shit.
percentages in history class. You ever
They
notice
never-
that?
Yeah, they also never, when they talk percentages, combine state and federal. They tell them separate so you don't freak out.
Yeah, all of a sudden you start going, I don't know if what happened in Waco was really up on the up and up.
Maybe Waco's a little cooler than we give it credit for.
That's when the CIA kicks in your fucking Western Civs class door.
No, that's when your football coach comes in. I hear somebody talking they like Baylor. Wait, what?
What? Huh? Hey, look, it's Miss Anderson's titties. And everybody's mind gets erased. Teachers are just flashing kids. The teachers, that's why teachers get kicked out of schools for like sleeping with their kids. It's because they're trying to actually just embrace their mind before they
and
start
somebody
asking
that
questions.
Yeah, there's one passerby that saw it, so they don't get hypnotized, and they're like, I'm telling.
Yeah, I'm telling.
So what you're saying is, for it to work, you need to see both areolas.
Yeah.
Got it.
I don't even remember how we got on this, but we were talking about the Bolsheviks.
The revolutions.
They're not even talking about that. I believe that they don't talk about that in Russia. That makes sense, especially because I believe after the Bolsheviks had their revolution, that's when communist Russia started taking over.
I believe that's correct.
Yeah, so I think that's when the USSR started forming, and it wasn't like fully formed, but yeah, it's when it kind of started happening. And I believe now that the way Russia's ran, they really don't want to talk about it.
I mean, you could say what you want. USSR had a sick fucking flag.
Oh yeah, the hammer and sickle.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
it's
pretty cool looking.
It's pretty cool looking. Yeah, you watch the footage from the Olympics when they were still around. You're like, yeah, it's a pretty sick flag. Pretty dope. Pretty dope. Those guys are all on dope. They were all doping in Russia, but
Yeah, I mean, Ivan Drago really drove that home.
yeah, he really, really got the ball rolling on that one.
Yeah, most famous
I must
USSR
break you.
person.
An American playing a Russian.
Yeah. Hollywood magic, dude.
Hollywood magic. I wonder if he's even of Russian descent. What is Dolph Lundgren, right?
Yeah.
What is Dolph?
No, I'm gonna say no. Dude,
I don't even. How do you spell Dolph? Dolph.
isn't it just DOLP?
There we go. I got it. He's Swedish, for Christ's sake.
Nice. Well, so he's neutral, dude. He's good.
Yeah, he's neutral. He can play American or
Yeah.
Russian.
Right
wow,
down
I
the
didn't realize
middle.
he was Swedish. Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know. Wait, he did a Punisher movie in the 1980s? There's a 1980s Punisher movie?
I know there was a 90s one. I didn't know there was an 80s one.
Well, maybe it's the same one because this one came out in 89. So maybe we're
Okay, that
talking-
might be the same one I'm thinking of then.
Yeah, I didn't know Dolph Lundgren played the Punisher.
Yeah, I
What?
don't recall him playing it, but
Guess what I'm going to go look up and watch later?
there you go.
I'm going to go find that movie somewhere. That's crazy. I didn't know that. I did. Wait, he also did a Masters of the Universe movie?
Oh, dude, don't.
Don't? Why?
Okay, as
Come
a matter of
on.
fact, go ahead and do it. If you watch Super Mario Brothers, go ahead and watch it. It's a real treat.
Is it?
It's by treat, I mean it is awful.
Is this when the Coke started going bad in Hollywood?
This is them trying to make a movie for a toy that was supposed to be about Conan. He-Man was originally supposed to be Conan. Conan was rated R, so they went, we can't do that. He-Man, and so they just had toys before the cartoon.
That's right. I forgot about that whole thing. Yeah, they the whole thing with like Conan, because they didn't want to like change up the specs, and they knew they're like, oh yeah, this is not gonna work.
Yeah, so they
because it
literally
was
just
rated
made his hair blonde, and they're like, "Yeah, it's a different guy now."
That's so funny.
They did toy genetics, and just like, we'll do this.
Wait, but then they made. Did the movie come out before the cartoon? Then even.
I bet the cartoon came out shortly after all the toys.
Okay, interesting. I did not. I guess I didn't realize that. I remember the whole thing that I knew that happened because of Conan. Like the He-Man toy happened because they couldn't sell all those toys because they were like, no kid can watch this movie. Nobody's gonna take him to it.
Dude, their gimmick they did where they put a metal rod above the movie to catch lightning, so they had like as you're walking in, sick, super dangerous. Couldn't do that today, but they did it then.
Wait, that was a thing you could do as like a gimmick thing at the movie
Apparently,
theater?
because that's what they did.
Rules. Dude, promo used to be so sick.
Yeah.
And there was, you know why? Because this country is so litigious now. There was no lawyer who was going to take that on. They were just like, sucks to suck. Your kid got electrocuted. He doesn't have the power. He can't absorb the strikes of God.
Maybe, yeah.
He can't feel the wrath of Zeus flow through his body and handle it. Your kid was weak.
If you know necromancy, you can bring back Skeletor.
Yeah. Yeah, if you hit him with a defibrillator and bring him back to life, the kid goes, yeah.
You got to know necromancy. I'm trying to keep this in the Dungeons and Dragon realm, dude.
Damn. Okay. Well, I have The Punisher and Masters of the Universe. You know, there's a new He-Man movie coming out.
Yeah, I don't know how that's going to work, but I'll
I'm gonna
probably
go watch
still
it.
see it.
I'm going to go watch it. I have to. I
Yeah,
have to go
it's-
see that movie.
I hope it's good.
If he doesn't have the fucking bowl cut, I'm going to be mad.
Dude, they're making a bunch of oldies. Like, apparently a new Highlander's coming out.
What?
Gonna be
No,
sick.
Leave Highlander alone. That one's perfect.
But it's going to have Superman in it.
Henry Cavill?
Yeah, I couldn't remember his name, so I just said a character he played.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure because I was like, the new Superman? Because I don't know what that actor's name is. But
No, I don't know. I didn't even see that movie. I heard it was good, though.
it's good. Watch it if you get a chance. I watched it the other day. Pretty solid.
Gotcha. But yeah, I was like, okay, we're going to make a new Highlander. That's cool. Are they going to bring back... I hope they just keep all of the songs they bought from Queen and just keep playing them.
Yeah, they better have a Scottish guy in there trying to teach you how to do stuff again.
Resurrect Sean Connery.
I would love him. So, yeah, he'd get the first thing he'd do is get out of the grave and smack Barbara Walters.
Sometimes you got to teach him a lesson. His words.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Why is this thing cracking so much? My microphone's cracking over here. I'm gonna have to do some editing. This is gonna suck for me.
But yeah. No, dude, all the old movies starting to come back, and it's kind of cool.
Yeah. They're making the Street Fighter. I don't know if you saw Street Fighters.
I did see that,
Trailer.
and I was like, man, that's brutal.
You think
Because
it's
the
brutal?
first-
I think it looks
No,
cool as fuck.
It does. The first one was so good, and now I'm forgetting Raza Julia's like rolling over in his grave saying he was the best.
I don't know, man. I don't think I've ever seen the original Street Fighter.
Dude, that was Raza Julia's last performance. He was Colonel Bison.
Oh, okay.
That was his character, and the whole thing, it was crazy. Like with Blanca, all that stuff. Just as bad as you expect. I wanted to say Rob Van Dam, but it's Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah, you don't disrespect Rod Van Dam. Rod Van Dam is a great actor. Remember Three-Headed Shark, Nathan? He
do.
He defeated the shark in sandals with socks.
Yes, and that was disturbing on many levels. But what I can tell you right now is what I'm about to say. You could be like, I could see why they're interchangeable. Him and Kylie Minogue were just loaded on blow and fucking anytime they weren't recording.
For real?
Yes.
That's proven?
Yes. That was the end of like her marriage. I don't know if he was married, but I remember that story. But oh, we were just doing blow all the time and just having sex.
That is how you make a good movie.
Okay.
So you get loose actors.
I see what
More
you
than
did
one
there.
way.
Yeah. It's really drilled that bit home today there.
Man, there was something else I was going to bring up here, and I forgot what it was now. I don't remember. Fuck. I'm
Cool.
excited, though. There's a lot of cool movies I feel like coming out. Yeah, so there's
What, Street Fighter related?
No, it wasn't. It was something a long ago. But it was one of the other it's not coming back. It doesn't matter, so who gives a shit? What else is
I'm
happening?
super pumped because they're re-releasing those old Mortal Kombat movies. The
What do you mean
originals.
they're just re-releasing them on like DVD or something?
And they're upscaling them or whatever, but they're
Quit
remaking them.
I hate that you are so into upscaling movies. Who gives a shit? You're not going to be able to tell on 1990
upscale.
film that it's in
I need to
fucking K.
upscale. Dude, I need to see Goro's fingernails when he walks out of the cave, okay?
You want to be able to fucking see that it's actual claymation. You could see the
Yes. Yes. I need to see reptiles slowly morph piece by piece from a statue to a gelatinous thing.
Also, those movies still hold up real well.
Oh, they're great. And the new Mortal Kombat, they're making another one already, so they're going to have 2 new Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, that was supposed to be out last year, I think, and for some reason they had to push it back. But it like that first. Did you watch the new one that came out?
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
It fucking rips. I love it.
I was like, fuck, it's up there with horror in terms of gory, but whatever.
Yeah, but
That's-
it's fantastic for that reason. It gives
Oh,
you
it
exactly
is.
what you wanted out of a Mortal Kombat movie.
I was going to say that's Mortal Kombat, though I come
Yeah.
to expect it from the game that got it banned from our house for showing our mother Sub-Zero ripping a guy's head off with its spine attached. That was real cool.
So fucking cool. Yeah. And we had the cool version where it was blood actually dripping out of it, not that
That's because we had
gray.
Sega. We didn't have Nintendo.
Yeah. Fucking Nintendo pussies.
They had everything censored. No, dude, it was funny because we had Duke Nukem and that Mortal Kombat. Both of them were censored and just scrubbed with the Disney brush to not have all the fun stuff in it. But Sega Genesis was a wild boy.
They were a wild boy. Wait, Duke Nukem was on the Sega Genesis?
Yeah.
I don't remember playing it on Sega Genesis.
I'm pretty sure it was on Sega.
I'm pretty sure it
I
was
could
on
be wrong.
PlayStation.
Was it?
Yeah, I'm almost positive.
I'm not saying you're wrong because now I'm feeling like
Oh,
I'm
no,
gonna
you're
be wrong.
right. I forgot Duke Nukem was like a side-scroller to start with.
Ah,
Was
Okay.
it? Was it? Images. I'm going to go first game.
I know like Duke 3D wasn't on Sega Genesis. That was PlayStation.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm thinking of. Duke Nukem.
That-
Yeah, it was a 2D side-scroll platformer. Yeah. Oh, man, I didn't realize that. What systems were those? What system? But yeah,
But
it's
I distinctly remember on the PlayStation having that.
it's
the
a
Duke
PC game.
Oh, it's only PC?
Yeah,
Okay.
the very first one was.
But Duke 3D, I remember playing, like, hey, check this out. And I just kept running up to strippers, and he just kept, shake it, baby.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that too. Because I guess what I remember is like Duke Nukem, like the 3D one. Like I remember I think I remember just the one you played on PlayStation. I feel like I remember. Because you would go up and like, I remember that it turned out like the strippers were, when they'd open their tops, had like green like tentacles come out of them.
Yeah. It was weird.
Yeah, and I remember just being like, "What the hell? I don't know." Like, I remember being a little kid being like, "I want to see what's under there, but I don't know why, and I know whatever is coming out isn't what's supposed to be there. But how do I
would've
know
hoped
that?"
That was your very first time. You're like, girl, let me see those tentacles.
Yeah,
I saw what was real back when I was a child.
I've been exposed to the truth via Duke Nukem.
It's,
I remember. I think that what's great in my brain is Planet of the Babes.
Planet of the Babes.
You played that. All the game. I didn't play video games as a kid. That's what's funny is everyone's like, you'll be like, wait, you like games as a kid? No, I didn't. I watched you and Jake play video games. I didn't do anything. I sucked at games. I just watched you two play them.
What? I don't remember that game.
You don't remember Planet of the Babes? It's literally like at the end. This is what I remember very vividly. I don't remember the storyline. I don't remember what all happened. All I know is the whole planet, no men are left. It's just Duke Nukem, and you're taking out like those warthog things that are in every game, right?
Yes. Okay. I know what you're talking about because it's Operation Repopulation at the end. Yeah.
That's what's ingrained in my brain is him just at the White House with the flag on top of the White House. This is Operation Repopulation, and you're just seeing women, like one lit chick leave. He comes out the door, opens the door, a chick leaves, and there's a line of women outside, and she walks in, and then you see him just cheesily turn to the camera and smile, and that's the end of the game. That is seared into my brain.
Duke Nukem, quite literally, is a game that should have been released in the early 70s where everybody would be like, fuck yeah, dude. Yeah. all the people like the oil people, all of them, just like be all over that shit.
Duke Nukem is what Johnny Bravo wishes he could be. Like Johnny Bravo is like, I really wish the world would end so I could fucking these ladies after I kill a bunch of pigs.
Duke Nukem is who Jonah J. Jameson sees in his head when he looks at himself.
Bring me pictures of Spider-Man as I dump loads in these ladies for Operation Repopulation.
When I retire, I'm going to be a State Farm advertisement.
No, he's Farmers Insurance, by the way. Get your advertisements right. We are farmers.
Dude.
Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da.
Give me credit. It has farm in the name. Okay.
Your recall's got to be better, Nathan. If you want to be a top-notch comedy podcast, you got to get your references right.
I'd argue that fact.
I'd argue it too. It's pretty. We're mildly successful. People listen. We're doing all right.
Oh, dude. Today I went out and practiced some putting and all that stuff. My new putter.
How's the
validated
new putter?
That I'm awesome.
Did it validate it?
It validated. It was pretty fucking awesome. Dude.
Yeah. Did the center shafted work? No, you didn't get a center shafted. You did not get one.
But I encountered the rare person, and I almost did a video with an Australian accent just to make it authentic, of a person doing a try-hard routine. I mean, he was setting up pencils with the little chalk tape and all that stuff, and just lobbing up horrible misses. It was great.
Really?
I was having fun watching.
So he was doing he went like the extra mile trying to set up everything the way he needed. What do you mean the chalk? Was he so he put like a line down?
Yeah, and then you tap it and it leaves that chalk line.
Yeah. So oh man, so he did that even and he just was not making any putts.
Just burning putts by the hole. It was great.
I think to a certain now I get like why people do those drills, and I get why.
Oh, I wasn't gonna start laughing. I'm like, hey, good on you. You're practicing, whatever.
Yeah, it is. But I also believe when you're going that far, it is a desperate attempt to try to get better. That's desperation. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like
yeah.
you've tried everything else, and you're bringing out fucking tools that are used for trade work to try to help you do golf.
This guy
There's a
clearly
deep-seated
robbed.
problem.
Yeah, he clearly robbed a construction site so he could get these tools.
Yeah, and let me tell you something. Some place is not up to code in a residential area now because they didn't have the right chalk line.
That's okay. Celebrity homes is always a little skewed. But
somebody's duplex is going to cave in because they didn't get the right support cut.
You guys, we just had to eyeball it. Somebody took our little our yarn with chalk on it.
Did you go over and use the line after he left? That's what I figured you were going to go with this. Yeah, it took his sloppy seconds.
I did.
You did, didn't you? You did like me with the nerds today. You were like, "Oh, what a fucking." I'll go. You know what? I'll go try it out real quick.
I mean, I do want to putt to that hole.
Yeah. Hey, can I use your chalk line?
Oh no, it's funny because my practice putts are what I think's going to happen. It's just literally line up a putt. I'm on a practice green for that purpose. But and it's more to get speed than anything. But it was just funny to watch, and I mean the greens littered with tees. Because this guy, he just whatever he set up, there's tees everywhere. I'm like, good Lord, dude.
See, that's the problem I have, like, on putting. I guess if nobody else is there, and I don't know how big where putting green is, but I do hate when people try to, like, take over a green. I use tees sometimes when I'm putting. Like, I'll set up, like, a...
When it's too busy and there's no hole available.
Yeah, you can't do that. No. Oh, that's when you set up a tee. Okay, I get what you're saying. Well, like, when I'm there's a drill I do where where I put, like, a 6-foot tee, a 10-foot tee, and then like a 15-foot tee, and it's just so like I hit different length putts, right?
Gotcha.
And I work on it, so like that's fine. But I only do that if there's nobody else there, because I don't want to get in other people's way. Maybe they want to work on a longer lag putt or all this or that. Like, you can't. I don't like doing that stuff when other people are there. One, because I don't want to be judged for doing the things I'm doing.
Makes sense.
But two, it's just I just don't want to be inconsiderate. But it is funny. Then I don't want to be inconsiderate, but then other people will just be like, oh, yeah, fuck that guy. I'll just do whatever I want and get in his way. And it's like, I'll fucking stab you. How about that?
No, I do what I want.
Yeah, people just do what they want. Yeah, I mean, I get it. I don't know. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the etiquette is, I guess.
I don't know. I was just... it was just a funny visual, just like, good God, because he took over 6 holes?
Okay, that's fucking... Okay, no. That is unacceptable. You can't set up your own mini golf course on the fucking putting green.
He was obviously playing billiards. Like, the way he was set up was insane.
That's over the top, dude. How old was this guy?
Had to be mid-20s.
Oh, this is a kid who's probably either is in college or just plays in college or just got done playing in college and doesn't know how to fucking relax.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah.
He likes trains.
Yeah, that's over the top. If you want to do stuff like that, you got to do that like early in the morning when nobody else is there.
Ideally.
Yeah. You do those, like, over-the-top drills in shame. You treat, like, golf fields and drills like masturbating. You do that in your basement alone where nobody can see you doing it.
Yeah, because effectively you're letting everybody know you have the yips.
Oh, I just can't get hard.
Too much wrist action.
It's the golf equivalent of not getting hard. Come on, work.
It's okay, guys. I'm just shy. I swear.
You know what place isn't shy, Nathan?
Puntagame.com. Go check that out. We got the entire network there for you for free. Also on YouTube.com, in that search bar, type out Comic Way Taylor with no spaces, and you get clips of this show. Not worth the time, and, of course, that man's stand-up comedy. So like and subscribe. Back on puntinggame.com. Get some merch.
That's right, everybody. Hop over to the Punting Game shop where you can get T-shirts, hoodies, mugs, stickers, all sorts of cool stuff to represent your favorite shows here at puntinggame.com. And don't forget to use promo code WGAF. That's promo code WGAF, and that gets you free shipping at checkout.
New Street Fighters definitely got cocaine in the background. We're out. Peace.
Cody Rhodes does not do cocaine.
Who is him?